Welcome to the Series B Do-It-Yourself Moonline videos for business owners. In this brief video, I will be covering how to quickly set up an aggregate calendar for customer appointments with your business in the Moonline platform. Chrome is the officially supported browser. Here's the URL for the Moonline platform: https://moonline.ckeka.com. Make sure you type https:// before the URL for the correct functioning of the platform. Log into your business using your business account credentials. An aggregate calendar is useful if your business has multiple employees serving customer appointments and you do not want to allow your customers to book their appointments directly with an individual employee. That is, you want the customer to book their appointment with your company, and when the customer arrives for their appointment, your admin will assign the customer to an individual employee to serve the customer. In this case, you would set up a separate calendar for each customer service employee to capture their availability schedule, and one master company level resource calendar which would aggregate the availability schedules of all employees serving the customers. First, we need to buy resource calendar products and then configure them. To buy and add the resource calendar product to your account, navigate to Account and then Services. Scroll down to the Product Catalog section, look for Resource Calendar. Here it is. Then click Plus. Specify the quantity. Let's say you have 3 customer service employees that you are trying to set up a schedule for, and then one master calendar that aggregates the availability of all the 3 employees. In that case, set up the quantity as 4. Add the product to the list, and then click Buy Now. As you can see, if you purchase the product during the middle of the month, you will see the prorated discount being applied. Pay with credit card or PayPal. Input your billing address, then click Pay Now. Now that we purchased resource calendars in the account, we need to go configure them. Now, to configure the resource calendars for customer appointments, navigate to Operational Settings. Then click Resource Calendars. You can see the existing calendars here. Let's create the aggregate or master resource calendar first. Just click plus. A business may use multiple calendars for different purposes, so specify an appropriate name for the calendar you are creating. While setting up the rest of the configuration options, simply hover your cursor over the fields, and a tooltip will show up explaining the meaning of that field. While setting up the rest of the configuration options, simply place your cursor over the fields, and a tooltip will show up explaining the meaning. First, allow self-booking appointments. Now, if you want to allow your customers to book their own appointments, then check this option. For some types of appointments, you would only want your current paying customers to book their appointment. In that case, check the option Appointment Booking for Affiliates Only. Affiliates are end users who are currently paying customers who you add under the CRM Associates section. Once you add them under CRM and check this option, only your current affiliates would be able to book their appointment with this calendar. Check out our video explaining how to upload current paying customers in the CRM section. Auto-approve calendar availability. This option applies when you have multiple resource calendars and you have a formal approval process in your company where a resource calendar owner inputs their availability for each week for review and then approval by the admin. Otherwise, simply check this option, in which case the resource availability schedule is automatically approved when it is set by the resource calendar owner. You can also check this box to allow recurring appointments. You can also specify appointment cancellation cutoff in minutes. Pulled resource for self-booking. Since this is the master resource calendar, check this box to indicate that it is a master calendar and pulls the availability of the linked calendars. When creating resource calendars for each customer service employee, select this as the master resource. You can also specify appointment slot duration in minutes here. Check this box if you would like to hide the booked and available capacity from customers when they are booking their appointment. Choose the time zone and set the status to in service. Now, prompt pre-appointment questions. You can set up pre-appointment questions for the resource calendar, which will be prompted to the customer when they book their appointment. Check out our video on how to set up pre-appointment questions and associate them to a specific resource calendar to learn more. But for now, let's leave this out of our simple case. After filling out all of the fields, click Create. Now, let's create a resource calendar for each customer service employee. Click on plus, then choose a name to reflect each customer service employee. Allow the self-booking appointments, so check it. Allow booking for affiliates only, check that. Auto-approve calendar availability. Check this to automatically allow the schedule to be published as soon as the schedule availability is saved in the system. Pooled resource for self-booking. Leave this unchecked, as this is not a master resource. Resource owner. We can either assign the employee serving customer appointments as the owner, or we can just leave this out. If we leave this out, then the company admin user is responsible for setting up the availability schedule for this resource calendar. If we do assign an employee as the owner, then the employee will be able to update their availability schedule themselves. Master resource. This is where you would link this particular customer service employee calendar to a master resource. Select the master resource. Slot capacity. Here, you can set the number of customers you want to accommodate in one time slot. It can be 1, 2, 3, 4, or as many as you would like to include in one appointment slot. Select the status as in service, and click Create. Let's look at the calendar list here. This is the calendar that is the master resource calendar and is tied to these 4 resource calendars. Let's click this Yes link and see that the math resource shows that these are the 4 subordinate calendars. As you can see, Bob can accommodate 3 customers, while Rama can accommodate 4. If both Bob and Rama indicate in their schedule availability that they are both available on Monday at 10 a.m., then there are 7 slots open on Monday at 10 a.m. for customers to book their appointments. The available slots show the aggregated availability of all the linked calendars. You can also go ahead and mark the availability of each subordinate resource by clicking on the calendar, resource availability, navigating to the week, and then specifying the time that this particular resource is available. Then click Update. As you can see, this particular calendar for Bob has an approval process associated with it. Once you update the availability, you have to approve the schedule. Once it is approved, it turns from gray to blue. Similarly, you can go update the calendar schedule availability for any of the customer service employees by going to their calendar. You can simply choose the customer service employee name here, and it will go to their calendar. Click on Resource Availability, and click the times that they're available. This particular employee is working the afternoon shift. Click Update. As you can see, there is no approval button, which means this particular resource calendar does not need to be approved since it was configured as so. That's all. Now the customers will be able to see the appointment calendar on your business page in the Moonline portal or in the Moonline mobile app, and they can book their appointment. Now, let's see how the calendar looks to customers who tried to book their appointment. Let's log in as a consumer, navigate to Biz Central, click on the business name, click on Book My Appointment, and you can see the calendar. Navigate here, Click on an available slot. Here, we don't see the booked versus available capacity because this particular resource was configured to hide the booking capacity and availability from the consumers. Just click on a slot, make any notes that you would like, and then click Create to finish booking the appointment. That's all. Check us out in other videos in this series to learn more about how to set up your business in the ubiquitous Moonline platform. Thanks for watching.